Hello, buddy. Welcome back. Starting off with Rakan here because I was first pick, blind pick. So I just, I mean, Janna was Janna was banned. I'm trying to think of what else is first pick, blind pickable. Janna maybe, but if they have a higher scaling comp, that's bad. Or if you just get like a non-Janna champ, like Kai'Sa's not amazing with Janna. It's like okay. I mean, I guess you could play something like Nautilus. I don't know. I mean, Janna's probably one of the best. Just nothing's really going to destroy Janna. Like, she's going to be able to scale. She's going to be able to, you know, transition into the mid to late game. Her early game's not insane, but in some matchups, like, you can have some pretty good poke. Because she can walk up and poke with her W and protect from engages with her Q. But she does get outranged and outpoked by a lot of things. So she's like, okay. Blitz is probably okay blind. People aren't picking a lot of super mobile things right now. But I still think Rakan's best blind pick. There are weird things, you know, that quote-unquote counter Rakan. Poppy, Veigar, stuff like that. But you can beat those. Like, someone tried to counter pick me with Poppy last night and just got smashed. Wait, what is their support? Oh, Vel'Koz. Okay. So that's a lot of... Well, that's a pretty even split between AD and AP. So probably just lock it. I do think Staff of Flowing Water or Ardent Sensor is something I should be considering more often as Rakan, but especially in solo queue, like, half the time, I'm like one of our only engage champs. Now, we have a lot of engage this time, though. I mean, something like Shirelia's may not be that bad, actually. I haven't really done a lot of Shirelias since its nerf / rework. But let me bump the chat up here. And if I play a non-Rakan game, I'll record it and try to turn it into a playlist like I did last time, but I really don't want to be first pick, blind pick, non-Rakan. The Warwick with Barrier Ghost top feels kind of bronzy. Also, I don't understand how Skarner's supposed to stack Grasp as a jungler. I don't know what he's supposed to take, but surely there's something better than that, right? I mean, I guess if you're ganking 24/7, you'll get some stacks, but seems like an odd choice. Okay. Did they get him? I don't think they get him, right? Oh, wow, they got him? Holy cow. What's up, everybody in chat? I don't apologize for doing my thing. You know, if I can go on a streak here... See, I can't do, like, insanely long days with streaming, but I might, depending on how my... It's all just going to depend on when my students sign up. I suspect for the first few days, not a lot of people are going to sign up for conferences that are going to go on for 2 weeks. Most of them are just going to wait until, like, the very last, you know, few days. But I'll have to check out when the end of the season is. If I can, you know, go on a decent little win streak here, then maybe I could try to make a play at Diamond. If it's like less than a week before the end of the season, and I'm at like E2 or something, maybe I can try for it. A long stream this day and age, you know, would be 4 hours or something probably. I should be autoing more, I'm not sure. Don't know where jungler is. Warwick needs to be careful. Oh, no, he's right there. Okay. Fuck, I missed my auto attack! Oh my god. Yeah, I misclicked my auto. I was trying to run away and didn't have my screen centered. Then I think I was like starting the animation to auto attack him and then missed. Or like, then said to move again before the auto animation finished. Hey, what's up, Faded? If I was level 3 there, it would have been sweet, but I should have just committed. I thought I could get out, but there was just really no way I was going to be able to get out. We got Rise's flash, his E, or his heal rather. Okay, that's fine. Guess it's just lock it. And then probably just Mercs. I don't know. They don't have that much CC, but Ionians just feel really greedy, especially if I want to go Knight's Vow second. My MR is going to be a little light. Mustang going to the shop tomorrow. Nice. Congrats, man. Yeah, I'm terrible with cars, but I got a lot of respect for people who are good with them. They're pretty cool. I don't know. I'm just really bad with pretty much anything mechanical. I mean, I just see it as, you know what? I can't be good at everything, so it's chill if I'm bad with cars. Fortunately, my wife doesn't do cars either, but she's good with other kind of mechanical stuff. I just don't have the patience. I mean, if I was like more invested in it, see if I can get her to jump. Okay, she's gonna jump away. That's fine. Oh, he mad? Not sure how much XP we missed. A little bit. Oh, shit, oops. I don't know, my brain just didn't register that she just warded that. I mean, on our next back, I'm gonna switch over to Sweeper anyway, so it's not like a massive deal. We're getting kind of pushed in so much, I can't really go ward that river right now anyways. Oh yeah, I was thinking about Shrelia's, but I don't know. Locket's just always just solid. It just scales better if I want to go Redemption or something like that. Worked on it for 2 weeks. 12 hours a day. Holy crap. That's some commitment. I'm just going to go ahead and get that. I mean, Rise does have a point click lockdown, which is annoying. Jhin is like a 2-second route, too, when he starts getting more points in W, so... I don't know, after the 5 ability haste nerf, it just feels like Ionians are kind of a bait. I know a lot of people get them, but... like, you're giving up a lot of survivability. Okay, Kai'Sa's pretty strong. We don't have to do anything that crazy down here. I'm gonna... Bro, you just have to, like, not die. He's gonna get away. He got his flash, though. He didn't have... oh, yeah, he didn't have his ult, I guess. But we got the flash. I was trying to see if I could get Vel'Koz's flash, too. Like, it's 100% your fault, dude. You know exactly where I am. And it's, like, completely 100% worth it for me to enable map hacks, even if you have to drop a wave, like... Like, they don't have that much hard engage. It's, you know... it lets everybody else play so much more aggressively. Alright, I'm coming. Oh shit, really? I can still just slay. Well, hopefully Kaisa doesn't tilt too much. Kind of getting, we were sort of ahead, and then we started getting punked.
Danger brings out my bad side. Just kidding. On my side. Shut down.
Okay. They got, okay, we split dragons.
Self-control is I choose fun.
Alright, don't die, Kaisa. Damn, that's rough. Okay, Aatrox is right there. God, why is his speed so fucking fast? Does he get like 50% extra movement speed while his ult's going or something? What's up, Iwa? Well, that's unfortunate. He was 0-4. Well, we did get a tower down there. I guess I should have just left after he dropped that and not tried to help out. We can't trade anything. I think we just gotta back it up, right? That was good. Alright, I'm just going back. Well, I guess I should have waited. They're trying to make a play on mid, and it is like 4 on or 5 on 1. Even though I was low. Let's get the tower. Oh my god, please guys, you don't have it. Dude. Dumb. Not paying attention to the wave, just over chasing kills. The huge. Just go kill Rise again here. I gotta hold middle for now though. Hopefully Warwick gets a tanky item next. God, where the hell did Aatrox come from? Holy shit. Alright. He was pushing... I guess he was rotating upriver. Fuck, that's gonna be Baron, isn't it? I guess Skarner ran out of speed? Or did he get distracted? I'm not exactly sure how long his little dash works. I thought he could dash and it would be enough to chase, but maybe it's not with Shirelia's on the dude there. Aatrox just finds a way. Okay, never mind. Warwick can still duel him. Have ult for this though. Dude, that champ is just so fucking OP. Like, Aatrox, he was 0-4. He was literally 0-4. He still was like 2-6 right there. It just wrecks everybody in these fights. I thought we had a good position. We should have been able to light up that rise, but we just didn't have enough damage to get through the shield and the rod. And he even, like, invested in executioners, so he should be down a lot of power aside from healing. Like, he's literally got one item and change. And he's probably doing the most damage on their team. It's like out-contributing the 8-2 Warwick. He's like 2.5. Dude's basically 1.5. Now, they did get Barons. That does help, you know. It gives them some power. But let's see if we can kill this clown again. We're not even going to try? What about that Kaisa build? Like, she's just not getting enough autos in fights, at least the fights we've seen. Maybe she'll start clapping, but I mean, I don't know what else she's supposed to get. I mean, I don't know, you can go for like the AP build. I'm not sure how good that is anymore. I think Clutter was a fan of that, but I really don't play those types of champs, man. I've explained why I don't really like them right now. Like, they win lane, but they have such a hard time in the mid game if you don't completely stomp. They have such a hard time with vision. Man, I guess it just really turned when we tried to overcommit to kill the Vel'Koz. And like 2 or 3 of us died around their Raptors after the Aatrox flank. And then they got Baron. That was kind of what did it. Yeah. I don't know. Also, I tried to help with that semi-dive around their tower top lane too, and that's what gave Aatrox like 2 or 3 kills to get him back in the game. That wasn't great either. I guess at the end of the day, he didn't do that much more damage, but it felt like he did. I mean, he just had some good flanks. But we were also just kind of taking bad fights. Like, that Ryze was just trying so hard to throw the game. Like, he was so far out of position constantly. But the Aatrox just felt like he came in and he was just, like, super strong. And the Jhin, I think, was putting up some numbers, too. Yeah, we just kind of took bad fights. I don't know, like, that dragon fight, like, we opened on the Ryze. Kaisa just didn't ult in. Like, if Kaisa ulted in, I don't think she did. Ulted in and, like, Q'd, you know, and just did damage. I think we would have killed the Ryze and we could have just reset. But I feel like she was just playing super conservatively. Like, she did ult it and kill somebody in, like, one of the plays. I think it was, like, top lane. She ulted it and killed the Kindred, but I don't remember seeing her, like, flying in on that many plays and having good impact. But, I mean, we had lots of setups, like Warwick ult into my W ult. But she just, like, wouldn't go. Maybe she wasn't in range. I don't know. Pike mid. It is not updated. Y'all are lying. There. How much damage did she do? Yeah, she did, like, she was doing nothing. Okay, so it was really, like, the Kai'Sa just... I mean, you can't even really blame, like, getting cut off or, like, bad start positions, because you can ult to reposition to get, you know, in the fight. It was just too scared and just, like, didn't know when to take fights and when not to take fights. So it did, like, 0 damage. I mean, Jhin didn't do that much either, to be fair. But, like, we had lots of CC that set up for Kai'Sa if she just went in. They have, like, no tanks. So if you just went in on a CC Rise or just whoever we catch, she just goes in, Q. You know, it should have been somebody just gets instantly blown up. Pike mid used to be a thing. They've nerfed it a lot. They did recently rebuff Pike. So I don't know. I mean, it's very roam dependent. I think he has a really hard time wave clearing. Somewhat jungle dependent too. Like if the jungler can come in and has good setup, but Diana kind of doesn't. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's great, but you're almost always going to have some not great stuff on your team. Hey, what's up, John? Alright, I think I'm just going to do Rakan again here. I don't know. I could do Leona with Trist. We're going to get poked out, though, potentially, by the brand. I'll try it.
The dawn has arrived.
Alright, well, I'll record this as a separate one then. Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Streaming here and decided to pick Leona, so I'm going to add this to the Leona playlist. I'm going to try to make some playlist of different non-Rakan champions. I play Rakan most of the time on the channel, so you will see Rakan a lot if you ever watch me stream, but anytime I don't play Rakan, I'm trying to record it and make a separate playlist. And I'll do that for other champions too. I did that several years ago, but I just didn't keep up with it. I think I was just releasing so many videos, like multiple Total War videos per day, guides, coaching sessions, like all this stuff. You know, like 4 or 5 videos a day, and I thought just releasing the individual champ videos was just a little too much. But now that I'm not releasing as much other stuff at the moment, then it'll be a good time to add some more in. So, I was like 4th pick here. I saw we had Tristana. Tristana really loves to be aggressive and try to get kills early. We should be able to bust these guys up starting level 2. Now, we got to be careful, though, because we can get poked out by the brand. But both of them have no escapes and are really squishy. And Triss does a lot of damage. She took PTA instead of Hail. I don't know how much of a difference that makes. I thought that most Triss took Hail just so that you proc your bomb way faster and you can get a double jump. Or just, you know, put out a ton of damage.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Well, I played her last night and we won. Well, Leona's sort of somewhat easy, But the problem is, if you go in, I'm responding to the chat too, by the way, for those of you watching the standalone video. Come out and watch the stream if you want. It's most nights starting around 11:30 or so p.m. Eastern Standard Time till about 1. I might be able to extend that and start a little bit earlier. Maybe start at, 11 or 10:30. Just so we can play 3 or 4 games. So don't stream nearly as much as we used to. I do have 2 kids, and I teach a lot of classes, and I have a lot of just adulting stuff I have to do. So my wife's had several job promotions, so I'm trying to do more. So she has to work longer hours, and I'm trying to do more sort of around the house, cleaning, yard work, all that kind of stuff. But see if we can get back to play at least 3 games a night and give you guys some different kinds of content. Oh no. Use your ward, man. No one's put a ward on the map yet. Like, I didn't ward bot side because she was starting top. It's like, you can't complain about getting ganked when you literally haven't even used your own ward. We're just giving him level 2? Alright.
First light approaches.
We're gonna get poked out. It is hard for us to force level 2 if Brand steps up and like pressures the wave though. We're gonna have to wait on the bounce to look for something. That is the thing about Leona, is you can engage and kill range champs pretty easily, but at the same time, like, you can also get poked out by them. So it just kind of depends. Okay, Diana might come down here. No. I can't go into that. I don't know why she's stuck around for a regank. Like, they're not going to come up unless... Wow. Okay, Galio, or Pike got a kill.
Ever vigilant.
Ah, this wave's in a terrible position. Are you for real? I believe he's still here. I guess he just ran down and killed the Pike. Alright. I guess I'll just wait on Ruby Crystal. I mean, I'm getting poked mostly by the Brand. So it's like, I kind of want to get just cloth armor and run, but I feel like it's not going to do a lot here. Oh my gosh, he's got 3 kills now. But that is a major problem with Leona, is like, you're very susceptible to ganks. She goes in one direction very well. She goes forward really well. She does not go backwards well. I know. I don't know why Triss didn't go on the Brand. Like, the Brand does way more damage early on than Twitch does. I mean, it is useful if you kill the person who's farming. I kind of want to go here, but okay, their jungler is top. volley's top.
The sun always rises.
Okay, just wanted to stop his back.
Stay at the vanguard.
And if they, they're all just gonna gank the, just permacamp the Leona. Okay, I guess Triss didn't want to go. It's gonna be a disaster. They're gonna get chain CC'd and blown up.
I will protect you.
Rough day in the office. We're getting destroyed on CS. That's a nice thing about Rakan. If you go in and other people just don't want to follow, then usually you can at least get back out. He's really one of the only engaged supports that can do that. Okay, well that's nice. If Volibear doesn't turn it, and of course he does. Dude, this Volibear is just like running the map right now.
Rally to me.
He's just everywhere he needs to be. Perfect time.
I must not fall.
Really don't want Twitch running everywhere, but this is one of those situations too with a lot of champs talk about where it's like if you fall behind and you're like a champ that's supposed to be lane dominant like a Leona or any of the poke champs, it just feels really bad.
The sun always rises.
Leona's kind of interesting though because she does have a lot of CC for later on in the game, so she's still like pretty useful later. I can't touch the wave.
First light approaches.
I mean, we can still win. I think the first Leona game was kind of rough too. Okay, this Pike's popping.
Twilight fades.
Okay, I'm almost 6. It's gonna be bad.
Stand and fight.
Oh my god.
They'll have to get through me.
Oh, they're not scared of that.
Ever vigilant.
So low. Okay, well, we got Twitch's flash. Like, Leona's engage is pretty easy to flash, too, like her ult. Or cleanse. He didn't take cleanse, though, which is, like, super greedy. Jungler is a super important role, yeah. I mean, you just gotta respect the jungler. I mean, playing champs that can do well with ganks, champs that have escapes, or like really good peel is nice. That's, you know, I don't know if we can get there in time. Oh my god, please, dude, are you serious? Felt like that cut off a little too fast, man. Come on. That's kind of troll. They see me here. A little dangerous if always in that bush, but can't get a lot of real wards here. That shouldn't happen. Is Twitch here? Yeah. Okay, we got Kraken. God. Okay, Pike's coming.
Ever vigilant.
Okay, nice. Alright. Type it on FB and I ended up here. Oh.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I guess I'll get control wards. I mean, I kind of do want to get a another cloth armor there, but feels a bit greedy. It's because we're so pushed in the lane, but fighting over vision is nice. Pike can get around the vision. God, they got 6 little things.
Stay at the vanguard.
Yeah, their Galio's missing. They're probably bottom.
Rally to me. I'll be right on. Ever vigilant.
Oh my god, real?
An ally has been slain. You have been slain.
Oof. Alright, I guess I should have let it go. It's just so hard to get away from anything as Leona. I didn't see the Galio there. I thought it was 3. I thought it was 3 on 3. I guess Galio has ult, so he could just show up. Either way. Come on, what do you mean? Wasn't asking for nudes. That's fine if you were, man. It's all good.
I must not fall.
An enemy has been slain.
Really? Am I just gonna...
Stay at the vanguard.
An enemy has been slain. You have been slain.
Trying to be positive, man. It's so frustrating when I don't play Rakan and I just get caught out and run down. Like, constantly.
Chosen of the sun.
Especially by these, like, semi-globals, like Galio, Shin, you know, that type of stuff. As an engaged champ, like, it just feels so bad when you go in and then you can't get out. And we definitely can still win. I just have to not get, like, too tilted. Like, these last, especially 2 times, have been, you know, definitely situations I would have been able to get out of. I don't have ult for a moment.
Ever vigilant.
Alright.
First light approaches.
We're gonna wait on that. Probably just Val.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Always rises.
Why are we going top?
Shut down.
Tris, please. We don't want to give him a free tower down here.
I will protect you.
Really? He's just like that sure that no one else is. I guess he has the bear on his back. There is no way they kill me. Oh my god, Galio's here too? What is this?
Slain.
Just nobody farms lanes? Well, I guess at least we got Darius. Okay, I mean, I guess I shouldn't have gone for that vision. I was not, like, no one's in the lane bot. Dragon wasn't spawning for like a minute. Like, why are there so many people collapsing on bot instead of pushing mid or just doing anything else on the map? I guess they were just anticipating someone was going to come bot, and they were just like
Chosen of the sun.
trying to set up a dive or something. So they thought we might protect that tower. Or they're just wandering around aimlessly because it's solo queue. I don't know. Definitely a little frustrating.
I must not fall.
Well, yeah, to kill the support. It's just, I don't like. They didn't know I was there. Like, they showed up within 5 seconds. Like, they had to already be pathing there. At least that's how it seems to me. Triss is... I don't even know why she's there.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I feel like, yeah, they've got help coming. The Spike's doing a good job, though. Can we catch Brand if he overstays? I mean, this is Aatrox. Slow is brutal. Off the Brand.
First light approaches.
I just melted that Volibear, dude. And they're all kind of missing. Galio could ult. I feel like this has to be a bait.
I
That Galio was there. Wise of the Aatrox not to commit to that. I don't have ult. It's up in a little bit. Can we collapse on them? I mean, don't they have this warded? Guess Galio is kind of tanky. Triss gave up on the play. Okay, so she's here. Can we, like, do anything? Oh my god, she missed! Like, we gotta hit those, brother. Okay. Alright, well, I died, but we finally, paid off.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy
I mean, it was a little risky to open up on the Galio there, knowing that Twitch is going to pop up. I thought we'd be able to delete him fast enough where it wouldn't matter, but
team has destroyed a turret.
Leona's kind of hot. She is. Already told you guys my waifu would be Eve, though, if Eve wouldn't kill me. Like, somehow convince her not to kill me. Well, not a waifu. You would not want to marry Eve. She would be fun. Oof. That's rough.
The sun always rises.
I always said Eve as your... Eve or Misfortune. Be my fun girls. You know, mistress, whatever. Side chick. But...
First light approaches.
I think Lux, I don't know Lux's age, but if Lux was like, if we were in appropriate age disparity, you know, right? Just her sort of personality, I think she'd probably be
I will protect
my wife character. I don't think we should be here, and I might die for it. I don't know. Aatrox is pretty damn strong right now. Got that slow. Is he gonna run him down? Nice, there we go. Oh. Yes. Alright, well, the last Leona game, we kind of got punked too. We just gotta, you know, try not to get too tilted. But Leona does have a lot of CC for later on. The Aatrox build is so stupid. Oh, like stupidly strong?
to me.
One of the funniest? I mean, I don't know. This Sundered Sky feels like an extremely strong item whenever I see champions get that. She's 20.
Sun always rises.
Yeah. She was 20 or 21, and I was 25 or something. I always like to say that I'm like 25 for the X year. Every time I age up.
I will protect
They're gonna get him, I think. Aren't they? It's a little weird.
ever vigilant.
How did he get away? Okay. And they killed Darius, I'm pretty sure, right?
Killing spree.
Yep, drag up soon. Or, okay. I mean, Pike's around? Damn, missed. Damn, I got your baited, didn't I? I pressed the wrong button. Trying to type. That's actually could be a big deal because we're coming up on a dragon fight, and now I don't have my locket. Such a dad joke. I don't know. People love to hate on age disparities, and I used to hate on it too when I was younger. But really, I mean, there's just so many different people that like different things. Like I've always said, I mean, obviously, like, minors are different, right? But, like, when someone's an adult, to some extent, if they want to date an older, 18-year-old wants to date a 30-year-old or something, and that's just what they're into, then, like, what, I don't understand what the problem with that is. Because I think the presumption that a lot of people have is that old guys are going to take advantage of, like, younger girls because they don't know what they're doing, and they're going to get hustled. And they're gonna, like, get used for sex, that type of thing. It's like, oh, it's just, like, money for sex. That's prostitution. But it's like, the presumption there is that young guys are, like, saints, right? That young guys are not also going to be, equally trying to hustle girls for sex and all this stuff. Maybe the argument's like, well, they can't do it as well because they're, younger, they don't have as much game, or they don't have as much money, or whatever, but it's like, I don't know. I think there are plenty of young guys that are sketchy, and plenty of old guys that could be, like, okay, just depending on the situation. I don't have, like, hard statistics on that, but I mean, yeah, they say the brain doesn't, like, fully develop till you're, like, 25, but it's like, what does that even mean? I mean, there's plenty of people that are 40 that make all kinds of dumb decisions, and there are plenty of people that are, kind of younger that can make smart decisions. Some of it depends on your experience and different things, man. When I worked in the restaurant, there were definitely some girls that were younger than me that had way, way more sexual experience than I did at the time, Even though I was older. I think I was, like, 24 and they were, like, 18. Or this one girl was, like, 18. I think she'd said she'd been with, like, 30 dudes or something. I don't even remember how that came up. She was talking with some other girl about dating or something. I was like, alright. So it just kind of depends, again, like, on the girl and experience level and stuff like that. Who's 49? He's almost 50. Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know. I mean, it's I guess a marginally hot take, but I just think that sometimes we just don't give people, like, younger people enough credit for being able to make their own decisions. But I mean, back in the, for now, a lot of that was very different, with power dynamics and stuff like that. And women just sort of had to marry, especially older people that had money because they couldn't make money themselves. Most because of the way just society was structured in a lot of civilizations. So, like, you wouldn't want to go for the young guy because he's unproven. He may not have as many resources. So you kind of had to go for the older dude. And frankly, a lot of it was probably just arranged for political reasons or, whatever. Friend of the family. That type of thing. Small town. But I think there are quite a few women that do like someone that is more sort of just experienced. And yeah, money obviously helps. Right, but even if it's like not that much money, it's just something about, depends on the older guy. But I remember there was one girl at the restaurant again. I do kind of miss the restaurant, just getting, and meet people and hear all these stories. But she was hot, and she was probably 21 at the time, and she was dating this dude for like over a year, maybe even 2 years, that was like 40. I don't think we can do anything, right? Yeah, we're all just kind of feeding. And I just like could not understand what was going on, because I talked to him at a party. I was at like a server party one time, and I was just like, well, she's really cool, and she's dating this guy, so he's got to have something going on. He's got to be pretty cool. So I was, like, chatting with him, and it's like, man, I mean, he was a nice guy, quote-unquote, but it's like, he didn't have any money. He, frankly, wasn't that attractive. He wasn't particularly interesting. Now, maybe I just caught him on a bad day, but I was like, okay, maybe he's got, like, some crazy, like, fun stories or adventures that he's been on or something. No, it was pretty basic small talk stuff, and I was trying to prompt him, and I'm a pretty good conversationalist, so I just say myself. Usually I can find ways for someone to start talking about stuff they're interested in, to get interesting stories out of them, but I just could not get anything with this guy, and I just could not figure it out. Maybe he was packing some heat. I don't know. But some women just like older dudes. And she said she had also been with a guy that was like 55 or something. When I talked to her later, and she was like in her mid-20s. I was like, okay. And it wasn't for money. And the other dude was like a yoga instructor. I don't know, man. There's just, people just have different kind of things they like. And she was very smart. Like, she had a graduate degree. She had a master's. Like, she was reading. Like, I was talking with her about, like, bell hooks. This, like, critical theory and all this stuff. She's, like, super smart. Super experienced, from what I know, with dating and guys. So there's no way he's taking advantage of her. And whenever I saw them together, she was the one that was, like, wearing the pants. Right? He was, I don't know, didn't come off as like quite a simp, but definitely seemed like she was the one, with most of the power, making most of the decisions. Maybe that's what she liked. Kind of dominant old guys. I don't know.
Rally to me.
God, that front line and the Pike's just kind of splitting. I don't know. I mean, we're going to get an inhibitor, I guess, but he's like distracting him so they don't get a lot done mid, but it's getting really hard to get past Galio, Volibear, Darius, and I'm just like caught in the middle. I guess I'm supposed to stay back and just try to peel Tristana, but I'm just getting hit by so much just incidental AoE damage because I can't get out. That's Rakan again. Wish I could get in, could get back out. Whole team just decided to feed. Well, we're just kind of getting outscaled.
Has been destroyed.
Sort of. Like, the Pike, we're just not playing the kind of game we need to play. Like, we need to try to pick them off with Pike.
Has been destroyed.
But, like, the Pike is falling off really hard right now. I mean, like, Diana and Triss can do some damage, but Twitch is just putting out, like, crazy team fight damage. So is Brand. Like, Brand just presses R. Does, like, 1 billion damage. We've had 2 Barons, too. We are just kind of getting caught out. Hopefully Pike comes back.
Ever vigilant.
I think we gotta just try to keep Aatrox up.
The sun always rises.
How much is this thing prevented anyways? 1744, I guess it's not horrible. I mean, we could still win. Pike could still, like, backdoor.
Chosen of the
Or if we do catch people out.
Killing spree.
Cannot get any wards. I mean, I just can't be there if I'm not Rakan. Oh, is the Fallout? Is there a show about Fallout? I have not. I haven't played the games. I think I would really like the game. Somehow, I just never had them. Never played them. I heard the most recent one wasn't that great, but some of the older ones were good. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. I really don't watch that much TV, but over the summer when my classes slow down a little bit, I'll probably have some more time. Do we just wait on this Pike? I mean, if Pike shows up, I think we could still win.
An ally has been slain.
Just in case it's a power outage. I mean, I doubt it. He's a Pike player, like... No! Oh my god. We could win! We don't know that he's not coming back. I don't know. I think if he came back, if we just got a good team fight, if he... A lot of times he wasn't there, he was split pushing. But if he just, like, showed up... and we, like, you know, were able to just blow up the Twitch or something. But, yeah, I heard New Vegas was cool. I'd probably like it. I don't know. I just never ended up playing it. Wow, only lost 9. That's pretty good. They gave it to the Brand? Really? I don't know. Maybe he was shot calling or doing stuff behind the scenes. I mean, the Galio kind of fed, but I would give it the Volibear, man. The Volibear, like, turbo carried them early game, like, big time. I mean, he was a little bit less useful later on, but I think the Volibear did extremely well. Okay, I don't know. Maybe he said, screw you guys, and left. I don't know. And it just seems, people just give up so easily. I think every game that we won, like both games that we won yesterday, people thought the game was over multiple times before I muted chat. Like, early on, they're like, oh, it's GG, or we can't win, this guy's feeding, whatever. And then I just, like, mute the chat, and we won both games. Yeah, I felt like I still needed it there. Slay is okay, but not as great. Usually on Leona, you're going in and staying in. It does help you, I guess, stay attached to them. But usually Leona doesn't have as much of a problem staying attached. Like, you don't need to move around as much as Rakan. And you are going to get hit by stuff a lot. as Leona. So it just depends on like how much poke they have to, you know, take it off of you. I think they're both good, but they had that team in particular had a lot of CC. Yeah, it's picked more often, although it does have a lower win rate. But that team just had a lot of AoE damage, and I knew I was gonna be taking a lot of damage, and I was the primary engage, is gonna be getting a lot of hits, so I just picked that. And I think I'd already died like 2 or 3 times at that point. So it just kind of depends. But anyways, okay, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get up in the morning, get the kids ready for school. But that's it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. It's great chatting with you all tonight.